Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Lexus Velodrome. We're so glad you're here tonight in person in downtown Detroit at the coolest velodrome in the whole wide world. We are happy to be here. We want to first start things off by thanking our wonderful sponsors, including Lexus, Mead Lexus of Lakeside, Mead Lexus of Southfield, and Lexus of Ann Arbor, the Children's Foundation, and our sponsor for this evening's racing, the Rapha International, who has funded our youth program and is funding this Winter World Series of racing. We're very happy to have them on board. I want to do a couple of housekeeping items for those of you in the house. First of all, we got Motor City dogs over in turn 1. Be sure you get one. You might want to pick up a Bober dog. We also have the Spoke Easy Bar is open and ready to serve you. We've got really delicious and inexpensive cocktails. And we also want to show you our new thing. You can zoom in, everybody in the house, onto the QR code, and that'll take you to the program for tonight's racing. So feel free to link in that way. Now, last but not least, I want to introduce you to the guy that's going to tell you everything that's going on out here. We think he's the best bike race announcer in Detroit, in Michigan, in USA, in North America. Okay, let's just say in the world, John Walden Hughes.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Lexus Velodrome. This is night 1 of the Rapha Invitational. We got a big night of racing going down here. Starting off with a bunch of keirins. If you've never seen a keirin race before, it's pretty exciting. The way it's going to work is Luke Cavender is going to be on the motor. He's going to get these riders rolling off. The rest of the group is going to jump onto the wheel of the motor. They're going to start at 18 miles an hour. The motor's going to pick them up to 31.5 miles an hour and pull off with, we're going with 3 to go, Bruce? 4 to go. The motor's going to pull off with 4 to go. And then it'll be an all-out sprint. So here we have our first group of pro Madison riders. On the front, that's Timbo Bober, Timbo Slice. On his wheel, Hudson Lubbers. Right behind Hudson, we have Martin Vecchio. Behind him, that's Hank Brandes. On Hank, that's Gonzalo Olivos. On Gonzalo's wheel, Brendan Leary. And at the back, that's Ben Chrisman. These riders must maintain their position for the first half a lap. The front rider must stay on the motor as we get underway with the Rapha International Invitational here at the Lexus Velodrome.
Riders, this is a 9-lap keirin race, 9-lap keirin. When the motor comes around, will be riders ready. The whistle will be your command to roll. Top 3 qualify for the final. Top 3 qualify for the final.
This is a heat, meaning the top 3 riders will qualify for a final later tonight.
Riders ready?
All right, here we go. First race of the weekend. We're going to see that pace starting off at around 18 miles an hour, already up to 20. Cavender on the motor, tight on the wheel. That's Bober. Timbo Slice. Prober. Over in turn 1 to get some hot dogs. We got a special on La Bober dog. I believe it's a raw dog. Tim Bober still setting that tempo. 7 to go. Motor comes off with 4, up to 24 miles an hour. Slowly ramping up the tempo. These guys are riding on fixed gear bikes. That means there's no coasting, there's no brakes. You're pedaling all the time. Now Ben Chrisman starting to make a move from the back to the front. He doesn't want to get trapped in. Hudson Lubbers looking over his shoulder. Martin Vecchio trapped into the yellow jersey. Gonzalo Olivos following right with him. 6 to go. 5 at the line. 5 at the line. Motors coming off on the next lap. They're starting to bunch up. This is where it gets going fast. They're at 28. Now 31 miles an hour. 31 miles an hour as they come through turn 2. Picking up the tempo. Motor's about to come off. All right, here we go. Tim Bober out of the saddle. Accelerating away. 4 to go. Can he hold him off? Ben Crispin making a move. These riders are racing for cash in each race. Hudson Lovers out of Canada. The 16-year-old out of Canada on the wheel. 3 to go. That's 500 meters. 500 meters to go, riders. 500 meters to go. Hank Brandis at the back. He needs to look for a way out. Tim Bober still leading him out with 2 to go. Can he stay away? Now Hudson Lovers on the pedals. Hudson making a move. Here comes the bell. 1 to go. Can the junior from Canada hold him off? Ben Crispin needs to get up and over, but here comes Brendan Leary. Brendan Leary on the hip of Gonzalo Barrera. Brendan Leary trying to come. Whoa, look at this. They're 3 across. All the way to the finish line. It's going to go. Hudson, Brendan, Crispin, Gonzalo, Brandis, Bober, Vecchio. Going from second to first. Give it up for Hudson Lovers. First race on the Lexus Velodrome, and he gets the W. All right, that's the first of 10 Keirins for tonight. If you're watching at home, let's know where you're watching from.
Who won that?
Make sure you push that share button. Make sure you push that like page. We want to thank our sponsors, Mead Lexus of Southfield, Mead Lexus of Lakeside, and Lexus of Ann Arbor, as well as the Children's Foundation and the Rapha Foundation. This is American Track Cycling in downtown Detroit. A little bit of info about the Lexus Velodrome. It's a nonprofit ran by the Detroit Fitness Foundation. Everything we do here for kids under 18 is completely free. The track is 166 meters around. That's a 1/10 of a mile. It's 15-degree bankings in the straightaways, 50-degree bankings in the turns. We do classes every day. If you want to come and learn how to ride the track, sign up for a class coming out. Not only do we have the velodrome, we have an 1/8 of a mile running track. We have skating, both roller and quad skating, and running, as well as a full gym behind turn 4 and a full free weight section behind turn 3. All underneath the dome in downtown Detroit. Samantha Thomas watching from Detroit. Dave McGrath from Heartland. Judy Adamski watching from Riley, Michigan, as we get our second group of pro riders to the rail. And on the front, he's back for the first time since this summer. He's the current 15, well, I guess he's 17, 18 now, but he was current 15, 16 junior national Omnium champion, Connell Alford. On his wheel, one of the fastest coming out of Canada. Canada keeps popping him out. Let's see how he does here at the Lexus Velodrome. That's Ashlyn Berry. On his wheel in that yellow jersey. You've seen him here. You've seen him in Detroit. Check him out. Coming soon to 412 Peterborough Street. That's Craig Coffee Boy Battori. Craig's Coffee. On his wheel, he is the current Masters Madison national champ, along with a ton of other medals. That's Andrew Crater. On his wheel, you'll see him at all the elite races, track races across the country. Brad Green. And if you've been watching racing here at the Lexus Velodrome, you saw this rider here last year. He made the trek all the way from the Czech Republic. That's Dennis Rugovac. And one of the other fast Canadians coming across the border to race here at the Lexus Velodrome in Detroit, Wesley Hill.
Riders, this is your keirin race. Keirin race. It'll be 9 laps from here. When the motor comes around, it'll be riders ready. The whistle will be your command to roll. The motor will pull off with 4 to go coming out of turn 4. Top 3 from this event qualify for the final.
Top 3 qualify. Top 3 qualify. Cavender rolling around, getting that motor up to speed.
Riders ready.
All right, they're rolling. On the front, Connell Alford. Connell Alford not only races bikes, he is also the state champion in cross country. For high school cross-country running, he is a state champion. I believe he went to the national championships. I believe he took 14th. Got a lot of opportunities coming his way in the future, whether it be bike racing or running. Definite great athletic ability. As they're hitting 20 miles an hour, hitting into turn 4. 7 laps to go, 7 laps to go. Alford still in the front, Barry sitting in second, Vittori in third, Crater in fourth, Green in fifth, Rugovic at the back with Wesley Hill at the very tail end. Up to 25 miles an hour, 25 miles an hour. The motor's coming off in 2 laps. Hitting 28 miles an hour as they pull through turn 4. Pick your rider. Who do you think is going to take the win in this race? Motor's coming off soon. They're up to 30 miles an hour. 30 miles an hour. Motor's coming off 31.5 miles an hour. And the motor's off. Race is on. Ashlyn Berry on the hip of Connell Alford. Alford's got a big jump, though. Berry going down low on the apron. He's got to get back on that wheel. Vittori trying to stay over him. Connell Alford seeing 3 to go. Berry checks his shoulder. Connell Alford now controlling the tempo. Rugovic now making a move over the top of Crater. Rugovic coming from the back end. Wesley Hill rolling with him. Brad Green trying to go. And Berry now out of the saddle. 2 to go. Can Connell Alford hold him off? Alford checking his shoulder. Ashlyn Berry now picking up the tempo. Ashlyn Berry to the front. Here we go. 1 to go. Now Dennis Rugovic making a move. Wesley Hill's on his heels all the way to the line. Dennis Rugovic trying to get over the top, trying to push it. Ashley Berry trying to hold him off. And the winner's going to be Berry, Ashlyn Berry. Give it up to the 15-year-old out of Canada. Got legs on that kid. Dennis Rugovic moving all the way from the back to second place. Wesley Hill taking a third place there. Great racing from our pros. Remember, top three move on. And let's make some noise. Put your hands together for Ashlyn Berry. Tim Myers watching from Boston. Looks like the black team, Crater and Brandy's got some fans out there. You got to start at the pursuit line, riders. All right, and this is our first semi-pro. Semi-pro Keirin, heat number 1. Top 3 qualify again. So the 2 juniors out of Canada taking top seeds in that Keirin, first time racing at the Lexus Velodrome, and both of them won their heat. All right, our riders gonna get their instruction. We got Cash Adamski, Joe Scrocky, Patrick Leary, Mike Hartrick, Emma Jimenez Palos, Brendan Carbum, and Levi Gaswin. All right, we're going to get underway with this Keirin.
Riders, this is a 9-lap Keirin, 9-lap Keirin. The motor will pull off with 4 to go coming out of turn 4. From there, straight sprint finish.
All right, Luke Cavender on the motor.
Riders ready.
All right, and here we go. Let's go, Cash. Pick it up. Cash Adamski on the front, hesitating. Cash Adamski racing age 15 years old. Actual age 14, racing age 15. He is a big mountain biker. Now he's a big track rider. Expect a lot of him in the future. As Adamski tight on the wheel of Luke Cavender. Scrocky sitting in second. Patrick Leary, another fast junior. Patrick Leary. Tight on the wheel of Scrocky. Carbomb in the back with the white and red jersey. Carbomb has a lot of experience in the keirin. Let's see what he can do here. He's stuck pretty far at the back. They got 6 to go, up to 28 miles an hour. Carbomb racing elites in the keirin. All right, we're up to 31.5 miles an hour. The motor's about to come off. All right, the race is underway. Scrocky going early. Cash Adamski looking over his shoulder. Watch Scrocky pull away. Hollywood Scrocky on the front. Joe Scrocky likes to ramp up the speed. 3 to go. Can he stay away? Patrick Leary on the pedals. Carbomb trying to push his way underneath. Brendan Carbomb winding it up. Cash Adamski and Patrick Leary on the wheel. And here comes Brendan Carbomb. Carbomb ramping up that pace. Here it comes. Bell lap, bell lap. Carbomb to the front. Whoa! Brandon Carbomb making a big push. Can Scrocky stay on it? Carbomb looks back. He's got the lead. Top 3 is going to go to Carbomb. Oh, Carbomb, Leary, and Adamski. Jimenez Palos almost getting it. Brendan Carbomb with the big push in that keirin. From the back of the pack to the front. Going over to turn 1 and get some hot dogs. They're hot. They're cold. Get them however you like. Chili, vegan. And the bar. We got a bunch of drinks at the bar. I don't know what they are, but they're pretty good. Oh, they're whatever they got at the bar. They got beer. They got liquor. They got whatever. Ask Seth to make you something special, eh? Seth special, hey. Who knows what it is? It comes with overalls, hey. All right, now we got our second group of semi-pro riders up to the rail. For everybody that's here in your booth, there's a little QR code. If you go to that QR code, you can see the whole race schedule, if you care. If you don't worry about it. Just watch some bike races. All right, next up, Semi-Pro Group 2. This is last week's Madison winner, Nick Lawton. On his wheel, another rider made the trip all the way from the Czech Republic. That's Hannah Hermonoska. Maybe, let's go with that. All right. Right behind her, he's the current junior 13, 14-year-old national champion. He also set a national record here a couple weeks ago. That's Cameron Coleman out of Detroit. Tight on Cameron's wheel, that's Bruce Rivera. And here we go, another fast Canadian, Jaden McMullen. And at the back out of Detroit, Aaron Savona.
Riders, this is a 9-lap keirin. 9-lap keirin. When the motor comes around, it'll be riders ready. The whistle will be your command to roll. Motor will pull off with 4 to go coming out of turn 4. Top 3 from this heat qualify for the final.
All right. Cavender getting ready to go.
Riders ready.
All right, here we go. All right, which rider do you think's gonna win? I'm picking Cameron Coleman right there, sitting in third. Chopping blades, Cameron Coleman. Let's see what he can do here. He's in good position. He's got a big jump, but he's pretty young. He's only 14 years old. Pick your rider. Who you think is going to take it? Zach Kowalczyk watching from Lake Oswego, Oregon. What's up, Zach? Zach, a regular out here. He makes a trip out here on a regular basis. He tried to punch the back of someone's bike last time on accident and broke his hand. Fractured something or other. So hopefully he'll be back for our next race. This is our Derny Challenge coming up in February. We're going to see lots of these e-bikes as they're up to 29 miles an hour. 6 laps to go. 5 at the line. 5 at the line. Nick Lawton still on the front. Lawton setting that tempo. Hannah Hermanowska sitting in second. Cameron Coleman in third. Motors coming off. 4 to go, riders. 4 laps to go. And Nick Lawton controlling the tempo. He's slowing it up a little bit. Nick Lawton's got a big jump. 3 to go. That's 500 meters at the line. 500 meters at the line. Nick Lawton still controlling the tempo. Aaron Savona, let's see if he starts moving up. Savona needs to move up from the back of the pack as Nick Lawton checking his shoulder. 2 to go at the line. 2 to go at the line. And here goes Cameron Coleman. Coleman out of the saddle. Nick Lawton trying to match this pace of the junior. Cameron Coleman, can he go for another whole lap? 1 to go. Cameron Coleman on it, but here comes Nick Lawton. Lawton making him work. Can Nick Lawton overtake the junior? Cameron Coleman on the front. Remember, the top 3 qualify. Can Hannah Hermanowska make it all the way line to Coleman? Lawton. Hermanowska. All right, give it up for those riders. Top 3 riders qualifying for the final. I got a little St. John on the radio. You know, I get too lit when I turn it up. All right. Semi-pro. Group B, Group 1 up to the rail. Semi-pro B, Heat 1 up to the rail. All right. Nice move by Nick Lawton. Able to sit. Did you get any draft from Cameron Coleman there, Nick? Nick Lawton's about 2 feet taller than Cameron. Maybe not quite 2. Say what up to Detroit Bike Polo. Hey, want to play some bike polo? Come to Detroit and play some. All right. All right. Let's go, riders, up to the rail.
Riders, this is a 9-lap keirin. 9-lap keirin. When the motor comes around, there'll be riders ready, and the whistle will be your command to roll. The motor will pull off with 4 to go coming out of turn 4. Top 3 qualify for the final. Top 3 qualify for the final.
All right, here we go. We got Derek Savage on the front. William Dua sitting in second. Jay
Riders
Schaefer.
ready.
Eric Buckhav sitting in 4th place. Let's go on the wheel. Let's go. Pick it up. And at the back, Tom DiGiulio. Chase him down, Tom. You got it. Go up and over. All right, 7 to go. They're all together. On the wheel, riders. Get on that wheel. Derek Savage setting that tempo. Up to 28 miles an hour as they come through. 6 to go. That's 1,000 meters. 1,000 meters at the line. If you want to know how long 1,000 meters is, ask one of the Canadians here. They'll let you know. We go by miles. This is Detroit. All right, motors coming off. They're at 31.5 miles an hour. I think DiGiulio is just going to wind it up. And the motor's off. Savage on the front. 4 to go. 4 to go. Savage leading him out. Jay Smith tight on the wheel. Top 3 qualify. Top 3 qualify. 500 meters at the line. They're going to see 2 to go. 2 to go. Can Derek Savage hold them off? Savage still on the front. Buckhav trying to make a move over Schmidt. Will Duha trying to make a move over Savage. Savage out of the saddle now. Here comes the bell. 1 to go. 1 to go. Derek Savage picking up the taste. Will Duha on his wheel, trying to come over the top. All the way, push it, push it, push it, push it. And the qualifiers are going to go. Savage, Duha, Schmidt. Make sure you go down to the bar, get a drink, put one on your tab for the announcer. I'll drink it at the end of the night. That'd be pretty cool. Also, we got some hot dogs in turn 1. What kind of hot dogs do you like? You like your hot dog with ketchup? You like it with mustard? You like that hot dog raw, baby? Who knows? They're all over in turn 1. You could even get them cold, fresh out the fridge, cold dogs. Can't beat that. It's Tim Bober's favorite. We're going to hear about the Bober dog later. Everyone's wondering what's the Bober dog like. Tastes a little bit sweet. All right. Semi-Pro B, heat number 2, or heat 2. Semi-Pro B, heat number 2. All right. We got Brian Adams up there running his wheel. That's Willie Stallworth. Drew Laird in 3rd. Brian Jankowski in 4th. On his wheel, the marked rider in this race. How'd he get in this race? Donnell Anderson. Then we got Noah Savona. And I believe, is that Serena Hill? Serena Hill at the back. All right, pick your rider. Who you think is going to take the win?
Riders, this is a 9-lap keirin. 9-lap keirin. When the motor comes around, it'll be riders ready. The whistle will be your command to roll. Motor will pull off with 4 laps to go coming out of turn 4. Top 3 from this heat qualify for the final.
All right, motor's rolling.
Riders ready.
All right, here we go. Shout out to the Hazelnut Disc Golf. I don't know if that's how you say it or not, but that's what we're calling it. Hey, come on, play some disc golf on Tuesday nights here. That's right, we do disc golf inside the Lexus Velodrome too. You can hear them all making noise. Well, someone won like $1,000 this year, right? $1,000 playing disc golf under the dome. Got another tournament coming up soon. 7 to go for these racers. Brian Adams on the front. Stallworth in 2nd, Laird in 3rd. Jankowski in 4th. Watch out for that junior Donnell Anderson. His racing age this year will be 18. Right? Maybe it's 17. I don't know. Donald Anderson sitting third from the back as they're up to 30 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour as they come through. Motors coming off on this lap. Donald Anderson really taking his time here. 4 to go, riders, 4 laps to go. The motor's off and the race is on. Brian Adams controlling the tempo as Drew Laird tries to get up and over Stallworth. Stallworth now getting trapped in. Donald Anderson tightening his wheel. 3 to go at the line, 3 to go at the line. 500 meters to go, riders, 500 to go. Drew Laird holding them off. Brian Adams says now's the time to go, and here goes Donald Anderson. Whoa, they're getting close. Donald Anderson off the front. 2 to go. Can Anderson stay away? Top 3 qualified. 1 to go, 1 to go. Hold your line, riders. Brian Adams sneaking back underneath. Willie Stallworth going with him, and it's going to go. Anderson. Adam Stallworth. Nice move by Willie Stallworth. Staying on the pedals and making that qualifier. And give it up for Donnell Anderson with a big push off the front, taking the win in that heat.
Two to go.
And I'll do the first half lap on the apron.
All right, next up we got a youth keirin. You know, if you get hungry in between races or you're on a bike ride, get you some Super Bars. Talk to Andrew Crater about some Super Bars. They're super good. All right, we got our young juniors up here. And let's see what their names are, because I kind of forgot. All right, we got Everett Jankowski on his wheel. Is that Cormac? No, that's not Cormac. That's Julian Jankowski. Right behind him, Cormac Leary, then Jack Leary. Then we got Lily Ofak and Xavier Ofak. And down low, the biggest junior of them all, Luke Cavender. Luke Cavender's trying to get a t-shirt from the hot dog lady. Give it up for Luke Cavender to actually have a haircut like that.
Riders, this will be a 5-lap keirin. 5-lap keirin. When the motor comes around, it'll be riders ready. The whistle will be your command to roll. First half lap will be on the apron. You'll get on the track on the back straight. The motor will pull off coming out of turn 4 with 2 to go. With 2 to go. Riders ready.
All right, they're rolling. This is what the Lexus Velodrome and the Detroit Fitness Foundation is all about. These young kids trying to develop the next generation of cyclists. All coming out of Detroit. Everything's free for these kids. Giving the bikes, giving the gear, giving the coaching. Now we got to give them a round of applause because they're out there working hard. Here we go. 3 to go, 3 to go. I believe motor's coming off at 2. Xavier Ofak making a move from the back. Here we go, 2 to go. Let's make some noise for these kids. Put your hands together. Everett Jankowski on the front. Cormac Leary trying to push over Julian, but off the front is Xavier Ofak. Oh, excuse me, that's Everett off the front. Chasing him down, Cormac Leary and Jack Leary. Is there enough time? Everett Jankowski working hard. All the way to the line. Cormac Leary pushing last minute. And it's going to be, Everett Jankowski. Cormac Leary, Jack Leary, Julian Jankowski, Lily Ofak, and Xavier Ofak. What a push from Leary, but not quite enough time. Once again, we want to thank our sponsors, Meade Lexus of Southfield, Meade Lexus of Lakeside, and Lexus of Ann Arbor, as well as the Children's Foundation and the Rapha Foundation. This is the Rapha International Invitational.
Good racing.
Remember, we're back tomorrow again at 7:30. We're not going anywhere yet. We still got a bunch of races to go. We got all of our elimination races. Then, of course, the Madison races. And we're bringing it back. That's right. It's coming back. Everyone's been waiting for so long. The unknown distance race. Oh, boy.
And we got Everett Jankowski up here. Whoa, whoa, coming to a screeching halt. Good job out there. How'd it feel?
Good,
Why did it feel good?
because Cormac tried to pass me.
Oh, because, okay.
He usually beats me.
He usually beats you, and tonight you won. Congratulations, Everett Jankowski. The first W of the night of the Rapha International 2-Day.
All right. Now we're going to get into our finals. Our pro men final. Top 3 from each heat qualified. Now we're getting down to who's taking the money home. So these riders all draw straws for positioning. Always random for positioning. All right, this is the Pro Keirin final. We got Hudson Lovers in the front, Dennis Rugovic in second, Ashlyn Berry third, Ben Chrisman fourth, Wesley Hill fifth, and at the back, the only rider out of Detroit, Brendan Leary.
Riders, this is your 9-lap Keirin final. 9-lap Keirin final. Motor pulls off with 4 to go coming out of turn 4.
All right, motors rolling.
Riders ready?
All right, Pro Keirin underway. This is the final. Which rider do you think's going to take it? My money's on Rugovic sitting in second place. Watch out, that junior Ashlyn Berry. That kid's fast. All these riders are fast. What am I talking about? This is the Rapha International 2-Day here in downtown Detroit at the Lexus Velodrome. Lovers on the front, setting the tempo. 7 to go, 7 to go. I think Ashlyn Berry's probably on the oldest bike out there. Bike's probably older than he is. 5 to go. They're up to 29 miles an hour. 30 miles an hour as they're crossing the start-finish line. We see these riders hit over 40 miles an hour in this race. Motor's about to come off. Here we go on the front. Lover sitting in his wheel. Rugovic, the Czech national champion. Rugovic now on the pedals. He's on the hip of Lovers. Tight in his wheels, Ashlyn Berry. Ben Crispin right there, but where's Brendan Leary and Wesley Hill at the back of the pack? And here's the acceleration from Rugovic. Can he pull away? He's got 3 to go. That's 500 meters, 500 meters. He wants to control the tempo. Dennis Rugovic on the pedals, but here comes Ashlyn Berry. 15 years old out of Ontario, Ashlyn Berry on the pedals, and Rugovic's out of the saddle. 2 to go, 2 to go. Bell lap coming up. Let's go, make some, whoa, they're bumping elbows. Let's make some noise. Get Dennis Rugovic, stay away. Ashlyn Berry pushing down on his partner all the way to the line. And here goes Ben Crispin. Crispin on the pedals as well. Rugovic going. Berry trying to get over the top. And the winner of our Pro Gear is going to be Dennis Rugovic. What a race. Bumping shoulders, pushing each other off the track. That's Keirin racing. Flying out there. And give it up to the Czech rider. Taking the Czech home, Dennis Rugovic. All right. That was pretty exciting. Lots of shoulder bumping there from the two teammates. Barry and Lovers are like, hey man, we're racing with each other later, but we're racing against each other right now.
Dennis Rugovic, welcome back. That's why we're glad you're here. How was that race?
Crazy.
It was a lot of bumping going on.
Yeah, I knew everybody is fast in the final, so I just went for the first position and hoped for the best.
The best was good enough. Congratulations on the W. I'm sure we'll see you back up here later. Or am I giving something away? No. We'll come back later. Dennis Rugovic from the Czech Republic here in Detroit at the Lexus Velodrome.
Rugovic was just over riding and racing in New Zealand. Flew from the Czech Republic down to New Zealand. Did a little bit of racing in Australia, New Zealand. Then he flew to Detroit for the fastest racing in North America here at the Lexus Velodrome. And this is our semi-pro Keirin final. All right, in this final, we got Brandon Carbom on his wheel. Cameron Coleman sitting in third. Cash Adamski right behind Adamski. That's Patrick Leary. Behind Patrick Leary, Nick Lawton. And at the back, Hannah Hermonovsa.
Riders, this is your 9-lap Keirin final. 9-lap Keirin final. The motor will pull off with 4 to go coming out of turn 4.
I don't know about you guys, but I can smell them dogs. Where's Bober at? Tim Bober. Heating up the hot dogs.
Riders ready?
All right, here we go. On the front, Car Bomb. Car Bomb with the biggest gear out of probably anybody here. Herman Oska chasing on the back wheel. On to Nick Lawton. All right, who's going to win the final of the semi-pro keirin? Cameron Coleman sitting in second, chopping blades. We got a lot of fast riders in here. 3 super fast juniors, all with a big jump. Nick Lawton, probably the most track experience. And Herman Oska probably rode more tracks than any of these other riders out here. As Patrick Leary starts moving up. 6 to go, 6 to go. He's trying to block in Cameron Coleman. Cameron Coleman doesn't want to get trapped in. 5 to go at the line. They're at 29 miles an hour, 29 miles an hour up to 30. Coleman onto the wheel of Patrick Leary now. Car Bomb starting to wind up that gear. Motor's coming off, motor's coming off. Here we go. 4 to go, 4 to go. Cameron Coleman on the hip of Brendan Car Bomb. Patrick Leary winding it out. Car Bomb with the big gear. Nick Lawton looking for a spot to go. 3 to go, 500 meters, 500 meters. Who's got the jump? Who's got it left in their legs? Brendan Car Bomb now out of the saddle. Car Bomb trying to rip it away. Patrick Leary trying to come over the top. 2 to go, 2 to go. Car Bomb pulling away. Nick Lawton going with Car Bomb. Cameron Coleman's got to come over the top. Brendan Car Bomb leading him out. 166 meters to go. Can Car Bomb stay away? Car Bomb checks back. Here comes Nick Lawton. Car Bomb on the pedals. Nick Lawton on his hip. Go, Nick Lawton overtaking Car Bomb all the way to the finish line, and it's going to go. Lawton, Car Bomb, Leary, Coleman, Adamski, Herman Oska. Give it up for the smart racing and the win going to Nick Lawton. What a race. Was anyone's race the whole time. Clever Martinez. What's up, Clever? Clever watching at home. Or from somewhere. Where are you at, Clever? Heard you're moving to Colorado. Colorado. You know, we don't have many mountains here in Detroit. But when it's freezing cold outside and super windy like it is right now, we do have the Lexus Velodrome, which is indoors, 70 and sunny year-round. Doesn't get any better than that. Not too bad for Brendan Car Bomb. First race back in a while, taking second place. Let it out the whole time. And here's our semi-pro.
Nick Lawton. Showing that power. Where you came, you always are boxed in, you're not going to get out, and then what happens?
Well, Brandon gave me a good lead out, so that was good.
Okay, we're going to credit Brandon for the win then. Okay, well, let's hear it for Nick Lawton. He did a great job out there. We'll see you more in the semi-pro Madison.
And a missing out before that.
And before that, elimination.
All
Nick
right,
Lawton.
This keirin final, and then we will get into our elimination races. All right. We got William Dua on his wheel. That's Chase Schmidt. Next up, Willie Stallworth. Behind Willie, that's Donnell, Mr. Anderson. Then we've got Derek 21 Savage. And at the back, Brian Adams. Adams has got to make a move all the way from the back.
Riders, this is your 9-lap keirin. 9-lap keirin. Riders ready. Okay, one more. Okay, next time around. Riders ready?
All right, they're rolling. Let's go, Will. Pick it up. Shout out to Dave Hicken. Dave Hicken back walking around yelling at these riders. Can't wait to see him back on the track. All right, Dua on the front. Schmidt sitting in second. On his wheel, Willie Stallworth. Donnell Anderson sitting in fourth position. Derek Savage in fifth place. And at the back is Brian Adams. Remember, we got the elimination races coming up next. 6 to go, 5 at the line. They're at 29 miles an hour, up to 30 as he hits the home stretch. 31 miles an hour coming through turn 2, picking up that tempo. And the motor's about to come off. Here we go, 31.5 miles an hour, and the race is on. Duha pulling away. Can he hold him off for this whole time? Jay Smith holding his line. Willie Stallworth trying to get up and over Jace. And Donnell Anderson pushing way up to the blue line. Anderson, can he chase him down? 2 to go. Will do off the front. Look at this acceleration from Donnell Anderson. Donnell Anderson pushing off the front. Here comes the bell. 1 to go. Can Anderson stay away? Can Duha stay away? Here comes Savage. Savage trying to overtake Stallworth. And the win of this semi-pro race, it's going Donnell Anderson, Will Duha, and Savage at the line. Derek Savage nipping out Willie Stallworth by a tire. What a race. All right. Let's make some noise. Put your hands together for Donnell Anderson. The junior out of Detroit, Jean-Claude. What's up, Jean-Claude? Here with Gerald.
Donnell Anderson, our premier sprinter, out there with the win. How'd that go?
It went good. It's pretty easy.
Pretty easy, he says. Was that easy? What do you think, everybody? I think it was hard. Great work out there, Donnell. We'll see you later. Donnell Anderson with his W.
Pretty easy. Just went faster now. All right, this is the elimination race. All right, the way this race is going to work, we're going to let all the riders roll off the line. They get 5 neutral laps, 5 laps to get situated. With 1 to go, you're going to hear the bell. When you hear the bell, that means I'm pulling a rider out. But we're pulling the last place rider out on the next lap. We're going to do this every other lap until we're down to the final 2 riders. When it's down to the final 2 riders, it's an all-out match sprint. Remember, riders, you cannot pass underneath the red line. Make sure you're shoulder checking. Do not overlap wheels. This is the elimination race.
Riders, this is your elimination race. Elimination race. If you're all together when you come around, it'll be 5 to go. First bell will be at 1. We pull at 0. Should be every other lap after that. No bell, no sprint. We get down to 2 riders at the end. It'll be 2 laps to go coming out of turn 4. Riders, make sure you are holding your line. Make sure you are holding your line. Riders ready?
All right, they're rolling. Here we go. This is the pro elimination. Keep it pedaling, riders. On the front, Rugavec. On his wheel, Darth Crater.
5 to go. 5 to go.
Wesley Hill pushing right to the front. Ashlyn Berry going with him. Remember, watch the back of the pack. Back of the pack is where all the action's at. We'll be pulling a rider out in 4 laps. Down low, Brad Green in that dangerous spot along with Hudson Lovers. Hank Barnes got to move up and over. Brad Green checking his shoulder. Sees there's not much room. Brendan Leary pushing Timbo Slice up high. Hudson Lovers going down low. Martin Vecchio now at the bottom of the track in that dangerous spot. All right, 2 to go. Here we're going to hear the bell on the next lap. Bell on the next lap. Eyes up, riders. Eyes up. All right, riders, pulling on the next lap. Pulling on the next lap. Brad Green shooting up high. Hank Barnes down low. Brendan Leary trying to hold him off. Hank's trapped up. Oh, no room, and it's going to be Hank Barnes. Hank Barnes, you are eliminated. All right, Brendan Leary playing the back of the pack. Let's see if he can do it again. Now Tim Bober in that dangerous spot. He needs to get up and over Martin Vecchio. Ashlyn Berry moving back to the back of the pack as Brad Green overtakes the front with Wesley Hill on his wheel. Watch the back. Tim Bober shooting down low. It's going to be close, and it's going to be, oh, Bober, Tim Bober, you are eliminated, Tim Bober. He smelled those hot dogs in turn 1 and said, I got to get out of here. All right, now Brendan Leary trying to take the veteran Martin Vecchio, pushing him down low. Vecchio trying to push over Hudson Lovers. Vecchio squeezing in down low, and it's going to be, oh, Vecchio, Martin Vecchio, you are eliminated, Martin Vecchio. Just barely. Brendan Leary able to hold him in. Now Craig Vittori trying to hold. Oh, look at that. Oh, Crater going from the front to the back. Now Crater trapped in down low. Vittori checks his shoulder. He knows he's got to get up and over. Crater trying to fit in down low. It's going to be close. It's going to be, oh, Crater, Andrew Crater, you are eliminated. No space for Crater. Now Hudson Lovers checks his shoulder. Craig Vittori, can he take another rider out? Craig Vittori chasing him down. He's got to go up and over. Vittori on the pedals. Connell Alford now stuck in there down low. Craig Vittori trying to get up high. And it's going to be Vittori, Craig Vittori, you are eliminated. Now Connell Alford out of Chelsea, Michigan, at the back of the pack. He's got to get all the way up and over. Alford with a big push. Hudson Lovers checks his shoulder. Oh, no, he's stuck in the back. Hudson now down low. Gonzalo trying to push in. There's no room, and it's going to be, oh, Hudson Lovers, you are eliminated. Hudson by a tire. Nice bike throw, but not enough room. Brad Green trying to push his way down. Now Brendan Leary pushes his way out. Whoa, Brendan Leary having to hit the brakes. Leary looks back. He sees Brad Green. Leary, can he push up and over Gonzalo? Gonzalo now trapped in. Brad Green trying to go up high. It's going to be close. It's going to be, oh, Gonzalo Olivos, you are eliminated. Gonzalo, you are eliminated. Brendan Leary putting on a clinic, playing the devil from the back. He's fouled right on the wheel of Ben Chrisman. Leary nice to get up and over. Ashlyn Berry trapped in down low. Berry trapped in. Brendan Leary, does he have enough time? There's nowhere to go, and it's going to be Leary, Brendan Leary. Brendan Leary, you are eliminated. Waited too long for that push. Ben Chrisman now snaking under the wheel of Brad Green. Up on the hip of Dennis Rugovic. Rugovic just winning the keirin. Bumping elbows. Rugovic saying, hey, let me go. Brad Green at the back. Now Connell Alford trapped in. Connell Alford, can he stay in? Oh, there's nowhere to go, and it's going to be Alford, Connell Alford. You are eliminated. That takes out the last rider from Detroit. Now Ashlyn Berry, the 15-year-old phenom out of Ontario on the front. Wesley Hill also out of Ontario on his wheel. And Rugovic goes to the front. Brad Green trying to push over the top. Brad Green trying to get over Ben Chrisman. Brad Green with the last-minute push. It's going to be close. It's going to be, oh, Chrisman, Ben Chrisman. You are eliminated, Ben Chrisman. Ben Chrisman. Brad Green able to stay in for another one. Can he do it again? Brad Green trying to get over the top of Ashlyn Berry. Ashlyn Berry staying on the wheel of Rugovic. On the front, Wesley Hill. Brad Green with the push. Brad Green going for it, and it's going to be, oh, Green, Brad Green. You are eliminated. Now we got 2 from Canada, 1 from Czech Republic. On the front, Wesley Hill. And out of the saddle goes Ashlyn Berry. And Rugovic with a big punch. Can Ashlyn Berry go with Rugovic? Wesley Hill trying to hold him off. Berry's trying to go up high. And there's not enough time, and it's going to be Berry. Ashlyn Berry, you are eliminated. We're down to 2 riders.
2 to go. 2 to go.
Dennis Rugovic in the blue, Wesley Hill in the silver. 2 to go. Who's going to win this elimination race? Rugovic at the front. Wesley Hill, only 19 years old, on the back. Here comes the bell. Final lap. Oh, Wesley Hill making a move down low. Wesley Hill, did he catch it sleeping? All the way to the line. Can Dennis Rugovic overtake him? Rugovic pushing hard. Wesley Hill on the pedals. They're shoulder to shoulder coming through turn 4. All the way to the line, and the winner's going to be, oh, Dennis Rugovic by a tire. Straight off the plane to the top step of the podium. Give it up for Dennis Rugovic. You only got to win by an inch as long as you win. Master class on tactics from those 2. What a great race.
Let him go again. Next time.
All right, now we got our semi-pro elimination race. We got a big field here. Big field of semi-pro racers. Is that Julian? What's up, Julian? Hey, another morning crank here. I believe we got some morning cranks in this race. Aaron Savona up there.
Well, that was fast. Dennis Rugovic building a bouquet here at the Lexus Velodrome. How'd that go for you?
It went great. I was lucky to start in the front, and then I just stayed. I was mostly hiding, and then it just went perfect for me.
It did go perfect for you, but it was a great race. You really brought it home at the end. Good job out there. Dennis Rugovic from the Czech Republic.
All right, this is our semi-pro elimination race. One more time, round of applause for Dennis Rugovic. Come on down to the bar, grab a drink. Turn 1. Where's Tim Bomer at? Tim Bomer, now's your chance. Right after this elimination. Bomer, get that microphone.
Riders, this is your elimination race. Elimination race. If you're all together when you come around, it'll be 5 to go. First bell will be at 1. We pull at 0. Should be every other lap after that. No bell, no sprint. We get down to 2 riders at the end. It'll be 2 laps to go coming out of turn 4. Eyes up, no overlapping wheels, and don't make a hole where there isn't one. Riders ready?
All right. Tim, go see Alex at the bar. All right. On the front, we got Mike Hartrick. This is a big field.
5 to go. 5 to go.
Hannah Hermanowska at the back. Hartrick on the front. On his wheel, Levi Gaswin. Bruce Rivera sitting in position 1 up high. Tight on Rivera's wheel, probably in the best position right now, Cash Adamski. Joe Skokie in 3rd down low. Cameron Coleman in 3rd up high. Emma Jimenez Palos in 4th up high. Aaron Savona in 4th down low. Then we got Nick Lawton in the green jersey. Jaden McMullen in the purple. Hannah Hermanowska at the back in the yellow along with Patrick Leary. They're going to hear the bell on the next lap. Bell on the next lap. Aaron Savona in a dangerous position. Hermanowska looking for a spot to go. Patrick Leary trying to hold her in. Hannah trying to push out. We're pulling on this lap, riders, pulling on this lap. Hannah's going to have to dive down low. Patrick Leary's got to jump left in. It's going to be, Hannah Hermanoska, you are eliminated. No room for Hannah. First elimination race on the Lexus Velodrome. Always a little daunting, especially with this big of a field. Now Patrick Leary needs to get up and over Jaden McMullen. Aaron Savona down low. Savona checks the shoulder, sees Nick Lawton. Nick Lawton and Aaron Savona fighting it out, and it's going to be Savona, Aaron Savona. You are eliminated. Savona nowhere to go. Catching a nice draft, but he got trapped in. And here's the bell pulling on the next lap. Patrick Leary riding the back of the pack. On the front still, Mike Hartrick. Hartrick knows if he can set a fast enough tempo, no one can get over as Jimenez Palos pushes over the top, and it's going to be, Scrocky, Joe Scrocky. You are eliminated. Hollywood Scrocky was safe and then out of nowhere. Patrick Leary needs to get up over the top. Cameron Coleman trapped in. Coleman looking for a place to go. Leary pushing. And it's going to be Leary. Patrick Leary, you are eliminated by a tire. Nick Lawton staying in. Nick Lawton now trying to push his way out. Jaden McMullen checks his shoulder. Lawton's got a big push. Emma Jimenez Palos making him work for it. Cameron Coleman now at the back. Cameron Coleman threatened to be out. It's going to be close. It's going to be, down low. Levi Gaswint. Levi Gaswint, you are eliminated. Cameron Coleman pushing his way in. Coleman pushing over the top of Rivera. Jaden McMullen going with him. To the front goes Cash Adamski. Nick Lawton at the back. Bruce Rivera trapped in down low. Bruce Rivera in the blue. Looking for an escape route. Rivera going down low. I don't think there's enough room, and it's going to be, Rivera, Bruce Rivera, you are eliminated. Nick Lawton still at the back of the pack, still in the race. Let's see what he does here. Nick Lawton needs to get up and over Jaden McMullen. Cameron Coleman looking for a way out. Mike Hartrick trapped in down low. Cameron Coleman trying to push. Coleman with not enough space, and it's going to be, Coleman, Cameron Coleman, you are eliminated. Cameron Coleman. Nick Lawton staying in the race. Can he do it again on the front? Cash Adamski, the junior out of Michigan. And here goes the push from Lawton, trying to get over the top of McMullen. They're 4 across. It's going to be close, and it's going to be, Hartrick, Mike Hartrick, you are eliminated. Hartrick down low. And we're down to 4 riders, 3 juniors and Nick Lawton. 3 juniors and 1 non-junior. Cash Adamski on the front. Jaden McMullen in second. Emma Jimenez Palos trying to push over. Nick Lawton's going to make her work for it all the way to the line. It's going to be, Emma Jimenez Palos, you are eliminated. And we're down to 3. Nick Lawton's been at the back of the pack the whole time, taking riders out one at a time. Cash Adamski ramping up the tempo. Does Lawton got another jump in him? Jaden McMullen trying to get over the top. They're 3 across. Shoulder to shoulder. It's going to be close. It's going to be Adamski. Cash Adamski from the front to eliminated. Cash Adamski, you are out.
2 to go. 2 to go.
We got Jaden McMullen in the purple, Nick Lawton in the green. They're going to hear the bell when they come around. Here we go, riders. Who's going to make that move? Waiting for a short sprint. Nick Lawton wants a short sprint. He's got a big jump. And McMullen's going for it. Can Nick Lawton overtake him in this short time? Jaden McMullen on the pedals, but here goes Nick Lawton. Lawton all the way to the line. It's going to go to Jaden McMullen. Holding that sprint off. Give it up for the junior out of Ontario, Jaden McMullen. What a race from those semi-pro riders.
Jaden McMullen, nice win. Have you been studying Nick Lawton's style?
Pardon?
Have you been studying Nick Lawton? You knew he had to get it wound up. You rode him high there.
Yeah.
You planned that?
No.
No. Well, we're getting a lot of conversation out of Jaden McMullen out of Canada. Good job out there. Way to take a win. Let's hear it for Jaden.
All right now. We got to get Abilene. Abilene, over to the hot dog stand, Abilene. Abilene Leary. Oh, here we go. We're over here. And here we go. We got a special guest over in turn 1. If you like hot dogs, then you'll like this guy. This is Tim Bober. Tim Bober. Let's hear about a little about Motor City hot dogs.
All right, Detroit, I'm over here in turn 1 with Motor City Franks, and we got Lisa over here serving up the hottest dog in town. Lisa, can you let us in on a little secret? What makes your hot dog so good?
I make them.
Oh, you make them. You know, Lisa, I like a little ketchup, onion, maybe a little chili cheese. Tell me, what toppings do you like on your hot dog?
I like mustard ketchup.
Mustard ketchup.
Cucumber though once in a while too.
Cucumber, huh? Well, that's a new one. I'll have to give that one a try. All right, folks, there you have it. Lisa's secret to the best hot dog in town.
Whoa, Tim Bober. Come
you see
down
what
and
they
get
had
the
down
special
here?
Bober dog.
Bober dog. Thank you, Motor City Franks and Tim Bober.
All right, now we're going to semi-pro Group 2 elimination.
Riders, this is your elimination race. Elimination race. If you're all together when you come around, it'll be 5 to go. First bell will be at 1. We pull at 0. Should be every other lap after that. No bell, no sprint. We get down to 2 riders at the end. It'll be 2 laps to go coming out of turn 4. Eyes up, no overlapping wheels, and don't make a hole where there isn't. Riders ready.
All right, riders, remember you cannot go under, do not go under the red line. Got a big group of semi-pro riders. All right.
5 to go. 5 to go.
5 laps to the first pole. 5 laps to the first pole. Remember, these riders are on fixed gear bikes. That means there's no coasting, there's no gears, and there's no brakes. Savage trying to close down that small gap, open it up on the front wheel Dua. Will about to race his first Madison in a little bit here. Don't spend too much time on the front wheel. Oh, is that DeJohn Parks? Where's my license plate at, DeJohn Parks? You can go grab it for me. All right, here comes the bell. Here comes the bell. Watch the back of the pack. Noah Savona trying to overtake Tom DiGiulio. DiGiulio realizing, oh man, I'm at the back. I got to pick it up. DiGiulio making a push. Can he get over Noah Savona? And it's going to be DiGiulio. Tom DiGiulio, you are eliminated. Oh, is that Mike Mayers? What up, Mike Mayers? Mike Mayers, what's up? All right, pulling on the next lap. Noah Savona's got to push up and over. Jay Schmidt trapped in. Savona going up high. Can he get him? Oh, not enough time. Noah Savona, you are eliminated. Noah Savona. Jay Schmidt needs to get up and over Willie Stallworth. Stallworth pushing onto the wheel of Drew Laird. Serena Hill going up and over Laird. Laird pushes way over Jankowski. Chase Smith chasing hard. I don't think he's going to close down that gap. He's working for it, though. And it's going to be Schmidt, Jay Schmidt, you are eliminated. All right. Now Stallworth trying to push over Laird. Jankowski down low. Willie Stallworth pushing that big gear. Serena Hill trying to get over Stallworth. Jankowski in that dangerous position. He's trying to push his way out. Willie Stallworth pushing it. Serena Hill going, but there's not enough time, and it's Hill, Serena Hill. You are eliminated. Now Savage down low. Savage trapped in. Brian Adams has got him half-wheeled. Savage, look at that. Brian Adams pushing his way down low. Willie Stallworth trying to push up high. Can he push over Derek Savage? Stallworth's got to go way up top. He decides to go down low, and there's not enough room, and it's Stallworth. Willie Stallworth, you are eliminated. On the front still, Will Duha. Brian Jankowski now needs to get up and over as Savage pushes all the way down on the black line. Jankowski pushing over Drew Laird, over Buckhav. Drew Laird trying to get over Buckhav. It's going to be close, and it's going to be, oh, Laird, Drew Laird, you are eliminated. Now Derek Savage at the bottom. Savage needs to push his way out. Jankowski leaving a gap open for Derek Savage. Savage on the wheel. Brian Jankowski working hard to get up there. Jankowski, does he got another jump left in him? Buckhav checks his shoulder. Jankowski's got to go up high. Can he get over Buckhav? Buckhav accelerating. It's going to be, oh, Jankowski, Brian Jankowski, you are eliminated. Savage goes from the back to the front. We're down to 5 riders. Buckhav needs to get over the top of Brian Adams. Brian Adams out of Brian Adams Sports Medicine. You need your bike fitted. He's the guy to go see. Adams pushing him up high. Buckhav needs to really go. Not enough time, and it's Buckhav. Eric Buckhav, you are eliminated. Eric Buckhav. Brian Adams bumping heads with Donnell Anderson. Anderson and Adams pushing over Will Duha. Will Duha was at the front for most of the race. Can Brian Adams push it over the top of Duha? He looks back and says, you know what? Let these kids have it. And it's going to be Brian Adams. You are eliminated. If you want to eliminate back pain while riding your bike, go see Brian Adams for a bike fit. Now Derek Savage trying to push it. Donnell Anderson on his wheel. Will Duha sitting there. Duha, can he get up and over? Duha has been bleeding the whole race. And it's going to be William Duha, you are eliminated. And we're down to 2. Savage and Anderson. Derek Savage in front. Donnell Anderson at the back. Donnell
2 to go. 2 to go.
Anderson, a sprinter. Derek Savage, an all-around rider. But let's see. Anderson's fitness isn't quite there yet. Can Derek Savage overtake the junior? 1 to go, 1 to go. Let's go, Savage. Go, 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 go. Donnell Anderson accelerating, but here comes Derek Savage. Savage on the hip of Donnell Anderson. Can he get him? No, not enough time. And the winner of the semi-pro elimination race, Donnell, Mr. Anderson.
Okay.
All right, what a race. We've got our young junior elimination race. Then we have the unknown distance race. And then we get into our Madisons.
Until the next lap.
All right, young juniors up to the rail. Then all non-Madison riders, you are up next.
Donnell Anderson. Boy, are we glad you're back racing out here. What a great job out there. You're not going to run me over, are you? Here you go. You're building a bouquet, too. How'd that feel?
It was tiring. I still got a big gear on for the keirin. I didn't get a chance to change it for elimination, so I had a huge gear on.
Well, you had a huge gear on and you pushed it all the way. Good job, Donnell Anderson, winner of the elimination.
All right, juniors. You're going to get 3 laps until we start pulling riders out. So here at the Lexus Velodrome, everything for under 18 is completely free. If you've got kids, your neighbors got kids, your friends got kids, send them on down here. We'll get them up riding the track. We do free programs all summer teaching kids how to ride bikes. Hot dogs going fast, turn 1, get them dogs.
Riders, this is your elimination race. Elimination race. If you're all together, when you come around, it'll be 3 laps to go. First bell will be at 1. We pull at 0. Should be every other lap after that. Get down to 2 riders. It'll be 2 to go coming out of turn 4. Eyes up. No overlapping wheels. Riders ready.
All right. They're rolling. Future of cycling in the United States is right here at the Lexus Velodrome.
3 to go. 3 to go.
Timbo, the Glizzy Gobbler Slice. Is that a new nickname? Two to go. Bell on the next lap, riders. Bell on the next lap. Xavier Ofak moving from the back to the front. Now Cormac Leary at the back. Pulling on the next lap, riders. Pulling on the next lap. Jack Leary and Cormac Leary playing games at the back. Julian Jankowski yelling at his brother Everett. It's like, bro, we're bumping elbows with me. You got to be kidding me. It's going to be close at the line. It's going to be, oh, Julian Jankowski, you are eliminated. All right, here comes the bell. Pulling on the next lap, riders. Pulling on the next lap, riders. Xavier Ofak down low. Xavier's looking for a spot out. All the way to the line, Xavier Ofak pushing in down low. And it's going to be Cormac Leary. Cormac Leary, you are eliminated. Cormac Leary riding at the back, getting caught out. Jack Leary with the big push over the top. Now Jack Leary goes to the front. Xavier Ofak, let's go, Xavier. Make some noise for these kids. Put your hands together. Let's go. All the way, Xavier. Push it, push it, push it. Can he get him at the line? Xavier going up high. Oh, look at that move, and it's going to be Everett. Everett Jankowski, you are eliminated. You're still in it, Xavier. Go. You're still in it, Xavier. Let's go. Can he do it again? Xavier Ofak working hard. Let's go. All the way, Xavier. Push it, push it, push it, push it. He's going as hard as he can. And not enough time this time. And it's going to be Xavier. Xavier Ofak, you are eliminated. Make some noise for Xavier Ofak with those big moves out there. Now we're down to Lily Ofak on the front.
2 to go. 2 to go.
Gonna hear the bell on the next lap. Bell on the next lap. Jack Leary using the track. Leary coming over the top. Can he stay away? Look at the acceleration on Jack Leary. Hitting those pedals. Lily Ofak working hard to close it down, but I don't think she's gonna be able to. And the winner of our young junior elimination race, Jack Leary. All right. Now we need our non-Madison riders to the rail. Non-Madison riders to the rail.
Come around next time, both of you.
Lily and Jack to the line. Jack and Lily to the line.
So we're going to bring our two young racers to the line. Jack Leary, who did a fantastic job of riding that race and winning it. What a good job, Jack. Congratulations. Whoop, 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 whoop. There you go. Bring it to a halt. How'd that feel, Jack?
Good.
Did you like getting a W under your belt?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. I got to ask less complicated questions so you give me a longer answer. Great job of racing. Hang on, because we got another job you're going to do. And Lily, whoa. Dale decided that you deserve a rose for hanging tight in there and being the best young lady racer on the track during that race. Lily Ofac. Sportsmanship all the way. And now we've got Ron Gagne here. He's been asking you to pitch in for our junior program here, and he's been selling those 50-50 tickets, and it's time to draw the winner by the winner. He's going to draw one ticket.
And the winner is 5281908. 5281908.
Ooh, we have a winner. You're going to go home with $140, and the track is going to keep $140 for our young junior program to help racers like Jack Leary and Lily Ofac and all those kids. Thank you, Jack. Good job out there. Back to the racing.
All right. Somebody taking home big money, $140. I need to get in this raffle.
Our winner gave us back $40. Thank you so much, sir.
All right, this race is the unknown distance race. That means that no one knows the distance of it. It doesn't make sense, does it? No, it doesn't. So, we're gonna let them roll off the line. It's gonna be a minimum of 5 laps, a maximum of 30 laps. The only person that knows the distance is head official, Bruce Carlson. He is your god for this race. Bruce Carlson.
Riders, this is a scratch race of undetermined distance. It'll be at least 1 lap, but no more than 50. Eyes up, no overlapping wheels. Riders ready.
All right, so this race is kind of hard to figure out tactics because you don't know how long it is. All of a sudden there's going to be a bell, and that means it's 2 to go. And then the last bell means it's the final lap. On the front, Joe Scrocky. Does Scrocky know the distance? No, he doesn't. No one told Joe. Oh, so there's going to be 1 bell. There's only going to be 1 bell. When you hear that bell, it means 1 lap to go. Joe Scrocky says, I'll just sit on the front for the whole time. Brian Adams says, I'll just sit on Scrocky's wheel. Trying to make that move from the back to the front. Tom DiGiulio on the wheel of Willie Stallworth. Jay Schmidt right in the mix. And they're 3 laps in. Next up is our Pro Madison. Pro Madison coming up next. Four laps into the race. Drew Laird pulls off the front. Scrocky back to the front. Hey, do you know the distance? No, either do I. No one knows, except for Bruce Carlson. Got a small gap of 4 riders pulling off the front. Drew Laird looking for a wheel to jump onto. As Brian Adams closes down that gap. Bruce Rivera to the front of the pack. Rivera setting the tempo. They're 7 laps into this race, 7 laps into this race. No one knows how long it's going to be. Serena Hill moving over the top as Jay Smith closes it down. Willie Stallworth says, I don't want to be near the front. Hold that line, riders. Hold your line. Whoa, Brian Adams pulls up. 2 off the front. Rivera and Scrocky. Rivera and Scrocky going for solo. Is that a dog? Oh, man, there's a dog here. All right, who cares about this bike racing? Hot dogs and real dogs here at the Lexus Velodrome. And Bruce Rivera and Joe Scrocky working together. Looks like they're doing a little lap the field deal here, 11 laps in. Pulling away, they got almost a half a lap lead. Now this might be a pretty good tactic for the unknown distance race. Because if you're way off the front, you don't got to worry about anyone else. 12 laps into the race. Bruce Rivera and Joe Scrocky, old friends, longtime training partners, racing against each other. Are they going to lap the field? I would say don't do that. What happens if you lap the field in the unknown distance race? Does it mean anything? I would not lap the field if I was you two. And now they're back in it. Bruce Rivera saying, I'm still going for it. Rivera on it. Can Scrocky match it? They say, what's 1 lap when you can get 2? Joe Scrocky talking to Bruce. Who is it going to be this lap? They're 16 laps in. Tom DiGiulio pushing it. Let's go, Tom. All the way, DiGiulio. When's the bell going to be? When's it going to be? When you hear that bell, it means 1 to go. No one knows. And Noah Savona pushing over the top. Ken Savona chase down the 2 off the front. 18 laps in. Still on the front, Joe Scrocky and Bruce Rivera. Noah Savona closing down that gap. That was a good move by Noah. Serena Hill trying to go with him. Three on the front, 3 on the front. Noah Savona on the wheel of Bruce Rivera. When's the bell going to be? Oh, here we go. 1 to go. 1 to go. Bruce Rivera accelerating away. Can Scrocky overtake him? Joe Scrocky pushing. And the winner of the unknown distance race is going to Bruce Rivera. 2nd to Joe Scrocky. 3rd, Noah Savona. 4th, Serena Hill. 5th, Drew Laird. 6th, Brian Jankowski. 7th, Jay Smith. 8th, Willie Stallworth. 9th, Brian Adams. 10th, Tom DiGiulio. Give it up for those riders. Remember, they're back tomorrow night at 7:30 for day 2 of the Rapha International 2-day race. Once again, we want to thank our sponsors, Meade Lexus of Lakeside, Meade Lexus of Southfield, and Lexus of Ann Arbor. But don't go anywhere. We still got the Madisons. 2 Madisons to go. First up is our Pro Madison. This is going to be a 100-lap race from our pro riders. Let's get Bruce Rivera to the start line.
Bruce Rivera with a W. Woo. Glad to have you here tonight. So let me ask you, did you know?
Oh, no, it's always a stacked field here. I call the track the great equalizer. You never know who can win a bike race.
Well, you won it. Good job out there, especially an unknown distance. Holy cow. Congrats to Bruce Rivera. Heads up. Heads up.
All right, and this is our pro Madison field. It's going to be a fast one, folks. Remember, riders, make sure you're shoulder checking. Make sure you're going up and over those exchanges. We've got Team Silver, Ben Chrisman and Wesley Hill. Team Black, Andrew Crater and Hank Brandes. Team Yellow, Martin Vecchio and Craig Battori. Let's go over those teams again. On the front, Team Silver, Ben Chrisman and his partner Wesley Hill. Team Black, Andrew Crater and Hank Brandes. Team Yellow, Martin Vecchio and Craig Battori. Team Blue, Brendan Leary and Dennis Rugavec. Team Green, Brad Green and Gonzalo Olivios. Team Neon, Tim Bober and Connell Alford. And Team Red, Hudson Lubbers and Ashlyn Berry. Gonna get our last minute instruction from our head official, Bruce Carlson. Remember, riders, keep your eyes up. This is a 100-lap Madison. So throughout this race, you're gonna hear some bells. The first bell is gonna mean the race is out of control. We start these riders under control. After that, first bell, that means they can do anything they want on the race. They're allowed to attack. After that, every bell is gonna mean a sprint lap. That means they're sprinting for points for the next lap. We're gonna have sprints at 81, 61, 41, 21, and 1. Final sprint will be worth double points. Points will be 5, 3, 2, and 1, with the final sprints being 10, 6, 4, and 2. Team with the most points will win the bike race. If a team laps the field, they get 10 points.
Riders, this is a 100-lap Madison. 100-lap Madison. Your bell laps are 81, 61, 41, 21, and 1. The points are 5, 3, 2, 1. Double points on the last sprint. If you lap the field, it's plus 10. If you get lapped by the field, it's minus 10. First few laps will be under control. Does not mean slow, just no attacks. There'll be a single bell to take you out of control. Riders on the back straight must remain motionless till the riders on the front straight have completed their first neutral lap. Riders ready?
All right, and night one, our Pro Madison is underway. On the front, that's Chrisman. Crater on his hip. Vecchio in third. Lubbers in fourth. Leary in fifth. Bober, the hot dog man, in sixth. And Brad Green rounding out the field. So right now it's pretty calm, under control. These riders are getting out there. We're going to see the first exchange coming up. First exchange coming up here. I think we're going to see Team Silver and Black already backwards on their exchanges. Oh, looks like the first exchange is going to be Team Neon. Spread it out in recovery, riders. Here comes Connell Alford down for Tim Bober as Team Silver makes an exchange at the front. Team Black making an exchange. Brendan Leary looking for Rugavac. Barry looking for Lubbers. Connell Alford chasing him down. Barrera coming in. Olivios coming in for Green. And here comes Craig Battori. That's all teams getting an exchange in. All right, the race is out of control. You may attack, riders. Here we go. 95 to go. First sprint at 81. First sprint at 81. Team Black coming in to make their exchange. Brendan Leary coming in as Craig Vittori goes on the hip of Andrew Crater. Crater chasing down Ben Chrisman. Chrisman on the front. Team Red Lovers looking for Barry. As Brendan Leary pushes up high. High exchange for the green team. Olivos throwing in Brad Green. Andrew Crater shoulder checks. He's going to pull. Oh, he decides not to pull up the track. As Team Yellow making their exchange. Don't go too slow, Connell. High exchange for the Neon team. Tim Bober talking to Connell Alford. Wesley Hill coming in. Rugavec looking for Leary. Everyone on a wheel. So you see these riders following a wheel. They're riding in a line. When they're riding the black line down low in a straight line, that means the tempo's going pretty high. That means the pace is up there. All right, and looks like we got our first attack underway. High exchange for the red team. Brandy's having to go way up high. Wesley Hill up and over Vittori as Rugavec to the front, picking up the tempo. Tim Bober coming in for Neon. Coming in hot, riders, coming in hot. High exchange for Silver. Ashlyn Berry having to go way up there. Brandy's at the back. Everyone looking for a wheel to jump onto. First sprint will be at 81. First bell at 81, and here goes the junior out of Canada to the front of the pack. Ashlyn Berry in the red jersey. Brad Green looking for Gonzalo. Crater looking for Brandy's. Lovers coming in on that wheel, riders. Hudson Lovers picking up the tempo. Brendan Leary tight on his wheel. 85, 85. Rugavec coming in for Leary. Brad Green on his hit. Martin Vecchio right there. 84 at the line, 84 at the line. Spread it out in recovery, riders. Spread it out in recovery. And Martin Vecchio pushing over the top. Vecchio going, and here goes Rugavec. Rugavec making a move. Vecchio come with him, coming in hot, riders. Green's coming in. Hot, 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 hot. Vecchio and Vittori chasing down Rugavec. Now Tim Bober making a move as well. Ben Crispin coming in. Here comes Brendan Leary. Bell lap coming up. On the front is Team Blue. Team Yellow, Team Green, Team Red chasing him down. Team Blue pulling away. Points for this first sprint are going to go. Blue. Oh, red, yellow, green, neon, silver, black. Alford coming in for Bober. Ben Crispin looking for his teammate. As Ashlyn Berry pulls up, Rugavec pulls up, Vecchio on the wheel. Ashlyn Berry now setting that tempo. First sprint, our points are going to go. Tied for fifth, silver, neon, and black. Fourth place is Team Green with 1 point. Team Yellow in third with 2 points. Team Red in second with 3, and the leaders on the track, Team Blue with 5 points. Hudson Lovers to the front, picking up that pace. Gonzalo coming in. Bober coming in. Double exchange from blue and yellow. Gonzalo, whoa, getting close there. Gonzalo going right to the front. He says, let's keep this tempo high. His partner, Brad Green's got a motor on him as well. And Crater going to the front. Brandy's needs to come in hot. Up and over, up and over. Team Black misses the exchange. Team Black misses their exchange. And here comes Brad Green. Team Yellow trying to get a lap. Whoa! No one wants to be doing the work as Team Green going off the front. Brad Green setting that high tempo. Team Silver and Team Red chasing him down. Crater's on a double pull. Rugavec needs to get up and over. Dennis Rugavec chasing him down, but on the front, here comes Gonzalo Olivio. Sons Gonzalo's in the race out of Peru. And here goes Rugavec. Rugavec making a push. Coming in hot, Brendan Leary looking for his teammate. Hudson Lovers chasing him down. Martin Vecchio's on the wheel. And there goes, whoa! Hudson Lovers goes underneath that exchange. Brendan Leary on the pedals. Gonzalo starting to feel it. We got a sprint at 61. Sprint at 61. Can Gonzalo stay away? Here comes Brad Green. Ben Chrisman having to get up and over the red team. Ashlyn Berry coming in. Tim Bober looking for Connell Alford. Big throw from Team Neon. And the leaders on the track, Team Green, chasing him down is Team Blue. Team Green's got 6 laps till the sprint. Can they stay away? Chasing down Team Blues, Team Silver. Rugovac on the pedals. Team Black's missed exchange is hurting them now. Wesley Hill on the pedals. Gonzalo Olivio's coming in, but look at that. On the wheel. Rugovac, as Brendan Leary says, take a double. Wesley Hill closing it down. Hudson Lubbers on it. Let's see if Bober and Vecchio can get up there. Let's make some noise for it. Put your hands together. Hank Brandy's trying to close down that gap. Gonzalo pulls up. Whoa! Craig Vittori having to push way up high. Vittori making a move. Look at that move from Craig Vittori. Craig Vittori threading the needle. He's going to throw Martin Vecchio with a lap and a half to go. Can Team Yellow out of Detroit get these points, but chasing him down is Brendan Leary. Vecchio looking for Craig Vittori, but off the front is Brendan Leary. Ashlyn Berry on the pedals. Up and over. Ashlyn Berry going. Hudson's got to come in hot. Whoa! Team Red misses the exchange. Still able to keep it upright. Hudson Lovers in the brace. And the points go. Team Blue, Team Yellow, Team Red, Team Silver, Team Green, Team Neon, Team Black. High speed exchange from the red team. Eyes up, riders. Eyes up. They're all over the place. Brandy is now looking for the Wheel of Crater. On the front, Hank Brandy's. Bober throws in Alford. Next sprint at 41. Next sprint at 41. We got some updated points. Team Black sitting in 7th place. Team Neon sitting in 6th place. Team Silver in 4th with 1 point. They're tied with Team Green, also with 1 point. Team Yellow in 3rd with 4 points. Team Red in 2nd with 6 points. And the leaders on the track still Team Blue with 10 points. And Bober and Alford picking up the tempo. Coming in hot, riders. Eyes up, eyes up. Tim Bober coming in. Ben Chrisman coming in. Hudson Lovers on that wheel. Brendan Leary looking for Rugovac. Brendan Leary timed that last sprint pretty much perfect. Chrisman, whoa. Lovers wants off the front. Saw overlapping wheels. Ashlyn Berry now. Looking for Hudson Lovers. A little bit of a stack going on right here. Eyes up, riders. Eyes up. High exchange for Neon. Green's not going to make their exchange. Green's going to miss that. Oh, let's see. Gonzalo and Brad Green able to make it work. Same with Team Neon. Crater yelling at his partner, Hank. Now's the time to go. Ashlyn Berry to the front. We got a sprint at 41. Bell at 41. Ashlyn Berry on the front. 15 years old out of Canada. Connell Alford sitting on the wheel of Martin Vecchio. Brad Green coming over the top. Got an exchange for the red team. High exchange for Neon. Tim Bober's got to find his partner. Martin Vecchio threading the needle coming out. Team Neon needs some points. Whoa, there's a lot of action going on here. A lot of riders all over the place. Craig Vittori looking for Martin Vecchio. Tim Bober and Gonzalo Olivios going over the top. Whoa, they're getting close. Tim Bober off the front. Can Bober hold it out? Connell Alford coming in. He's going to see a lap and a half till the bell. Connell Alford coming in. High exchange for green. Whoa, they got to go up and over. Connell Alford, can he push it? They're all over the place. Wesley Hill coming in. Look at these riders. Off the front is Connell Alford. Connell Alford and Brad Green. Can they stay away? Connell Alford on the pedals, but here comes Dennis Rugavec all the way to the line. Brad Green pushing hard. Connell Alford getting hold off Brad Green, and points are going to go. Green, neon, blue. Eyes up, riders. Green, neon, blue, and silver. Whoa! Team Blue misses the exchange. Off the front goes Team Neon and Green. Are they going to stay on it? Neon and Green need to go now. That's going to change up the points. We got 3 off the front. 3 off the front. Can they stay away? Chasing them down. Team Blue, Team Yellow, Team Red, and Team Black. Hudson Lovers looks like he's hurting. Ashlyn Berry's about to come in this race. Trying to close it down is Team Yellow. Whoa, Craig Vittori going between them, and off the front goes Brad Green. Brad Green with another push. And chasing him down, Connell Alford. And we got 4 teams off the front, 3 teams chasing. Ashlyn Berry on the pedals. Berry trying to get on the wheel of Vecchio. Hank Brandy's chasing as well. 4 teams leading off the front. This race is an omnium over the 2 days. Whichever team gets the most points over the 2 days of racing will be the winner. Gonzalo pulls up to the front. Ben Chrisman. We got the next sprint at 21. Crater chasing him down. Andrew Crater on the pedals. The Masters Madison National Champion on it. And they're back together. Let's make some noise for these riders. The whole group is back together. Updated points. Team Black sitting in 7th place. Team Silver in 6th with 2 points. Team Neon in 5th with 3 points. Team Yellow in 4th with 4 points. Team Green and Team Red are both tied with 6 points. And the leaders still Team Blue, Rugavec and Leary. And Team Silver picking up the heat. Team Blue gapped off the back. Can Dennis Rugavec close down that gap? Brad Green throwing in Gonzalo Olivio. Sada Peru, the Peruvian rider on the front. Now Tim Bober's up. Wesley Hill on his hip. And look at that, Rugavec, like a true 6-day champ. Back on it, Lover's got to go over. Eyes up, riders, eyes up. 25 to go. We got a sprint at 21. Sprint at 21. 2 sprints left in this race. Brad Green looking for Gonzalo. They're in the race. Connell Alford now coming in for Tim Bober. He's going to see 23 to go. Let's see what Connell Alford does. Ben Chrisman making a move. Can Connell Alford match that move? Ben Chrisman on the front. High exchange from Rugavec. Vecchio looking for Vittori. Here comes Wesley Hill. High exchange for Red. High exchange. Oh, Ashlyn Berry staying on it. Wesley Hill on the front. Here's the bell. Rugavec on the pedals. Ashlyn Berry, can he overtake Wesley Hill? Wesley Hill going forward at the line. And the points are going to go. Blue, red, silver, green, neon, yellow, green. Ashlyn Berry with the big push. Wesley Hill and Ben Chrisman making him work for it. Dennis Rugovic on a double pull. Here comes Brendan Leary. All right, we got a three-way tie for fourth place. Silver, neon, and yellow all with 4 points. Team green in third with 6 points. Team red in second with 9, and Team blue in the lead with 17. But it's still anyone's race. We got double points on the final sprint. Double points on the final sprint. 3 teams off the front. Martin Vecchio chasing him down. Vecchio having to go way up and over. So's Connell Alford. Alford looking for Bober. Bober's got to close down that gap ASAP. And Connell Alford back in the pack. Tim Bober looking for his partner. Alford throwing in Bober. Although blue is in the lead, it's still anyone's race. Hudson Lovers coming in for Ashlyn Berry. Craig Battori. Your lucky coffee guy, Craig Battori. The coffee boy. Rugovic looking for Leary. Whoa, riders, eyes up, eyes up. Little twitch from Hudson Lovers. The rest of them follow through. Connell Alford looking for Tim Bober. And here we go. Team Black's back in it. Everyone's together. They got 10 to go. 1 mile to go. Let's make some noise for these riders. Put your hands together. They're out there working hard. Vecchio coming in for Battori. Ashlyn Berry coming in for Lovers. High exchange for the red team. Eyes up, riders. Eyes up. Whoa, Martin Vecchio getting trapped down low. Vecchio pushes his way out. Brendan Leary to the front. But here goes Wesley Hill. Wesley Hill making a move. Trying to crack Brendan Leary. And the pace is going on. It's going to be on till the finish line. Here comes Tim Bober. Gonzalo Livios trying to get over the top of Ashlyn Berry. Craig Battori coming in for Vecchio. Hudson Lovers coming in for Berry. Rugovic coming in. Ben Chrisman coming in. Whoa! 5 to go at the line. 5 to go at the line. On the front is Ben Chrisman. Brad Green in second. Dennis Rugovic in third. Craig Battori in fourth. Hudson Lovers in fourth. Rugovic with the big push. 4 to go. 4 to go. Here comes Connell Alford on the front. Ben Chrisman coming in hot. Coming in hot. 3 at the line. We got 500 meters to go. Brad Green pushing his way out. Ashlyn Berry's in. Here comes Wesley Hill. 2 to go at the line. Whoa! Brendan Leary clipping a wheel. Team blue goes down. On the front, Team silver. Final lap. Team silver on the front, but here comes Ashlyn Berry. Ashlyn Berry with a big push all the way to the line. And the winner of the final lap's going to be, oh, Team red, Team silver, Team yellow, Team green, and Team neon. What a race! With the spill from the blue team, which we never like to say, but coming in 7th place, Team Black. 6th place, Team Neon. 5th place, Team Green. 4th place, Team Yellow. And the podium goes Team Silver with 10 points. Team Blue with 17, and the winners of our Pro 100 Lap Madison, Team Red, Ashlyn Berry and Hudson Lovers. Next up, let's make some noise for Brendan Leary. He's back up, taking a hard spill there. Next up, we have our semi-pro Madison. Remember, we're back again tomorrow night at 7:30. But the racing's not over yet. We got one more race to go.
All right, we're happy to have Brendan Leary up.
And here's Team Red. Hey guys, your first time on this track. Going to that last sprint, it wasn't looking so good for you. What were you thinking?
I just knew I had to go all in for the last sprint. You never know what can happen, and unfortunately some other riders end up going down. It's just too bad. It got pretty tight in the finish there. But I'm really happy that we were able to.
Hudson, your first time here too. How'd you doing? How'd you feel out there?
The scariest part's probably getting on the track, but otherwise I love it. It's really
Congratulations, Team Red. Ashlyn
Red,
Berry and Hudson
Canada.
Lovers. Oops, let me give you your
Let's hear it
flowers.
for them. The first night of
And then
winning at the Rapha International 2-Day here at the Lexus Velodrome in Detroit. Next up, we've got our semi-pro Madison. We're going to get that rolling in a minute. This is our last event of the evening, but tomorrow night we've got a whole nother night of great racing out here. I can't believe how wild and crazy that Pro Madison was. What a great job they did out there. I don't know how they do it. Makes my teeth chatter. We want to thank our sponsors every chance we get. We're going to take a chance right now. Meade Lexus of Southfield, Meade Lexus of Lakeside, and Lexus of Ann Arbor. The Rapha Foundation, of course, which has been a supporter of our youth program and is a supporter of our Winter World Series of Racing, the only track racing series in the United States of America. What a great job we're doing here. Let me just pat ourselves on the back for a moment. And the Children's Foundation, supporter of our Learn to Ride program. We've got many kids that have come through that way, so I'm going to introduce our teams in the Semi-Pro Madison. At the front in yellow, that's Hannah Hermanovsha for Team Yellow in the front over on the home stretch. Her partner over here on the back stretch, she's a national champion, Emma Jimenez Palos. That's the one woman's team out there, so keep your eye on them. Next up, Team Navy, that's Cameron Coleman, also a national champion. He's over there on the home stretch, on the back stretch. His partner tonight, Patrick Leary. Where's Patrick? There he is, right down there. Patrick Leary, he's gonna be a national champion. On the home stretch for Team Neon, that's Levi Gaswin out of Ohio. His partner tonight, Eric Buckhav out of Detroit. On the home stretch, Team Purple, Jaden McMullen. You saw him in a win earlier. His partner over here on the backstretch, Cash Adamski, also a national champion. On the home stretch in the green, it's Nick Lawton. Keep an eye on him. He wins every sprint from the back of the race. His partner on the backstretch, Derek Savage. On the home stretch in the orange, that is William Duha. He's out of Casina in New York, but he's going to end up in Detroit. We're pretty sure. His partner, not yet up here. He's coming now. Our announcer, John Hughes. And last but not least, on the home stretch, that's Aaron Savona. His partner over here on the back stretch, Michael Hartrick. And that is our set of teams for the Semi-Pro Madison. They're going to go 80 laps.
Riders, this is an 80-lap Madison. 80-lap Madison. Your sprint bells will be at 61, 41, 21, and 1. The points are 5, 3, 2, 1. Double points in the final sprint. If you lap the field, it's plus 10. If you get lapped by the field, it's minus 10. First few laps will be under control. Does not mean slow, just good, solid tempo pace. After everybody gets about one exchange in, we'll take it out of control with a single bell. Riders on the back straight, you must remain motionless until the riders on the front straight have completed their first neutral lap. Riders ready?
And they're off. 8 miles, 80 laps on the Lexus Velodrome in downtown Detroit. I-75 and Mac, if you want to come down tomorrow night, we still got tickets available. Get them at the door. You can sit in a suite with your friends. You can sit at a high top with a total stranger. No, probably you'll know them. Meanwhile, at the front of the field, we start out with Hannah Hermanovshaw. She told me how to say it. I hope I remember. Next up is Cameron Coleman in the navy blue. Levi Gaswin in the neon green. Jaden McMullen in purple. And we have our first exchange as Patrick Leary goes in for Team Navy in the front. It's Emma Jimenez-Palos going in for Team Yellow, a little bit high up on that exchange. They moved it up. John Hughes looking for his partner, William Dua. And in the back, Michael Hartrick getting thrown in. Team Purple, Cash Adamski in. Also a national champion in the Madison, with partner in the Madison Nationals, Cameron Coleman. So we got lots of national champions out there, and it's going to be a great race. As they hear the bell, they are now out of control. They're going to have a sprint every 20 laps. Sprint points are worth 5, 3, 2, 1. Double points on the last sprint and can make all the difference. So we'll see who controls this race right now. It's Emma Jimenez-Palos at the front, just keeping it nice and steady. A powerhouse of a bike racer, Emma is. Dominated her class at the Nationals. Jaden McMullen going in for Team Purple at the front. Hannah Hermanovska. And now Cameron Coleman picking it up a little bit, getting on the wheel of Hannah. Hannah is also out of the Czech Republic at this Rapha International 2-Day. We're proud to be bringing it to you. For all of you watching at home, remember, you can come on down to the Lexus Velodrome. Enjoy a beverage at the Smoke Easy Lounge, a hot dog from Motor City. Oh, Purple, heads up. Up, you're in. Purple messes our exchange up. So Jaden McMullen takes another pull. Cash Adamski, heads up, Cash, on your way out of there. Team Orange going in late. Oh, a lot of traffic there. And at the front of the field, Jaden McMullen keeping it going. Even though he's on a double rotation, he's still got the power to keep it on. So it's McMullen, Coleman, Jimenez-Palos, Gaswin, Derek Savage. Derek Savage coming up to his partner, Nick Lawton. Nick Lawton, one of the most experienced, ferocious sprinters out there. He knows how to win a bike race. He can find holes that don't exist. Now Kasia Dansky is in, and now we've got Hannah accelerating up and over. She's going to make them work for it. Look at Hannah go. Let's give her a round of applause as Hannah Hermanovska gets it going at the front of the field. Team Navy goes in goes Patrick Leary, chasing her down, Kasia Dansky, and they close the gap. It's 63 to go in the bike race. 63, heads up, everybody, heads up. Oh, Team Purple misses their exchange. Stick. Team Purple's got to get it together, but Kasia Dansky's got a lot of power going on right now, and he says it's going to be a bell lap in just a second, like right about now, so he's trying to stay out front there. Kashabdansky trying to pick up the first place points for Team Purple. Emma Jimenez Palos chasing them hard. In goes Cameron Coleman. Watch this fired up. Cameron Coleman, and it's going to be purple, yellow, navy, green, orange, silver, neon. And at the front, Jaden McMullen keeps it going. Team Yellow, the women's team, after him now. Hannah from the Czech Republic. Cameron Coleman off the saddle trying to chase her down. We're going to have a triple exchange over there on the other side. A little bit of room there. Patrick Leary drops down for the throw in from Cameron Coleman. Leary jumps on it. And now Team Purple's got to make their exchange here. Purple doing a good job on this one, keeping it down low. We like the exchanges down at that black line. Team Silver making a weird high exchange up there. Just touch hands and let it go. Okay, Aaron, you're in. Meanwhile, at the front, we've got Hermanovska at the front. Patrick Leary going to jump on the wheel of now. It's Emma Jimenez Palos to the front of the field. Kashabdansky sitting in third. Derek Savage. John Hughes bringing Team Orange back into the field. Derek Savage throwing in Nick Lawton. So we got 5 teams up. Silver and Neon off the back. Heads up at the front. Come down lower for those exchanges. Team Purple, they're up too high. A high exchange for Team Orange. We like the riders to come down to the black line for that exchange. Come down to the red line. We don't like them up high like that. Be ready for the next exchange. Something's happening with Team Neon, and I don't know what it is. Team Neon waiting to jump back into the field. They'll take the minus points and get back in the bike race. So Levi Gaswin rides it out and then jumps into the field with 51 to go in the bike race. 51 to go, riders, 51. They're working hard out there. William Dua throws in John Hughes for Team Orange at the front. Team Purple makes a nice clean exchange. Kashabdansky moves to the front, stays in the front, keeps it going. Emma Jimenez Palos sitting on his wheel. Levi nope, that's Nick Lawton. Nope, that's Levi. Yeah, I'll get it. And meanwhile, Kashabdansky gets a little bit of a gap on Hermanovska. Team Blue all over the place, heads up now. Cameron Coleman coming up to Patrick Leary for Team Navy. And still at the front, Kashabdansky now throwing in Jaden McMullen. Jaden McMullen, Hermanovska, Gaswin. Coming up to Eric Buckhave, in goes Buckhave for Team Neon. Jumping on that wheel, Nick Lawton, Patrick Leary, and John Hughes. And we've got Team Purple in the front with 5. Yellow's got 3, Navy's got 2, Green's got 1, Orange has 0, Silver has 0. Neon is down a lap. And it's 44 to go in the bike race. 44 to go. We're going to hear a bell at 41. And they're setting it up now, calculating who's going to go in when, who's going to be the sprinter. Michael Hartrick looking around. Now, Team Silver now down a lap, but they can race with the rest of the field. Everybody going in hot right now because it is a hot pace out there. Nobody's messing around. Aaron Savona trying to win this sprint. See if he can get some points for his team out there. Cameron Coleman coming over the top of everybody. Look at Cameron Coleman on it. Look at him go. And it is Cameron Coleman trying to take, but it's silver, navy, purple, yellow, green, orange, neon. Woo! Let's hear it for these racers. Give them a round of applause. They are working hard out there. 39 to go in the bike race, 39 to go in this first night of the Rapha International 2-Day, held at the coolest velodrome in the world. We'll take that title. Nowhere else will you see this kind of racing in this kind of atmosphere. We're so happy you're all here in the house or watching at home. Broadcast on Flow Sports. You'll see us on YouTube. And of course, we're coming through Facebook on the live stream. As they calm down a little bit, Patrick Leary setting a nice, gentle pace at the front of the field. They're grouping up here. In goes Adamski for purple. They're shouting at each other. Levi Gaswint shouting at Eric. Oh, Eric's going to pass on that for Team Neon. So Levi Gaswint taking a double rotation. Oh, William, watch where you're going. Okay, Nick Lawton. Nick Lawton has avoided a lot of crashes tonight. All right. So after that sprint, we've got Team Purple in the front with 7 points. Navy's got 5, Yellow's got 4, Green has got 1, Orange has got 0, Silver's down 5, Neon down 10. A lot of chatter out there. There's 32 laps to go in the bike race. I'm going to repeat those scores. Team Purple has 7, Team Navy with 5, Team Yellow with 4, Team Green with 1. Orange has got 0, Silver's got -5, and Neon's got -10. But they're all racing together. All the points are available to anybody that's out there. That's the way you get out of the hole. You win a sprint. So Hannah Hermanovska doing a great job at the front there for Team Yellow, the only women's team out there. Jaden McMullen just keeping it nice and steady. Team Purple has been setting the pace for quite a lot of this bike race out here. Aaron Savona going up and over. Is he going to drop on the wheel? Yes, he'll drop on the wheel of Cash Adansky. William Duha in third there. Exchange by Team Green now. Nick Lawton in for Savage. Levi Gaswint jumping up, and Team Navy passes on their exchange while Emma Jimenez Palos gets in there. With 27 to go in the bike race, 27 to go. They're still punching the punch bowl down at the Smokeasy. And there's hot dogs in the warmer. Hot dogs, kielbasa with sauerkraut. Oh, yeah, yeah. And we got a couple Bober dogs left for those of you that are still hungry. And now John Hughes at the front of the field. He's digging in. He's going to accelerate and pick up the pace out there with 25 to go in the bike race. He's trying to get some distance on everybody, but can he get away? Nobody's going to let Hughes go. He won last week's race. And now it's Derek Savage taking on the chase for Team Green, and Derek Savage accelerating onto the wheel of John Hughes, trying to get up and over him, and it looks like he's going to do exactly that. Derek Savage up and over John Hughes. John Hughes looking for his partner, William Doha. He's got to come in hot. Doha, hot. In goes Doha. And everybody's going now. Savage at the front for Team Green, coming up to his partner, Nick Lawton. Nick Lawton's going to pick it up. Let's see what happens now with 22 to go in the bike race, 22 to go. William Dua gets onto the wheel of Derek Savage, but watch out, these kids are coming in strong. It's Kasia Dansky in purple and Patrick Leary in navy. Can they overtake the master, Nick Lawton? And it's going to be green, purple, navy, orange, silver, yellow. What a great race, sprint out there. What a great race we're having. Let's hear it for these guys. We're working hard. And they ease up now. Team Green making a little bit of a high exchange there. That was a lot of action for that sprint. It's wearing me out. 18 laps to go in the bike race. 18 laps to go. Woo! All right. Don't be shy about expressing your enthusiasm for what these racers are doing. Nobody does it like we do here in Detroit. It's an awesome group of racers in a format that is being duplicated but never equaled. The Lexus Velodrome is setting new standards for track racing in the United States. We are the only track offering a Winter World Series, bringing riders in from all over the world. Tonight, from the Czech Republic, what happened? Okay, stick. Whoa, a lot of heads up necessary in this kind of racing. A lot of conversation. All right. It gets a little hairy out there. 13 to go in the bike race. We're wrapping it up with 13 to go. William Duha coming in for Team Orange. In he goes with a good throw in from John Hughes. They're trying to get organized in the front, and Hannah moves to the front immediately with William Duha in second. In goes Kashidansky for purple. Hannah pulls up. William takes over the lead. Patrick Leary, and they pass on that exchange. There are rules about that. You can only, if you're coming down for an exchange, you have to make the exchange. Also, you cannot go between two jerseys of the same color. And we've got a mile to go in the bike race. 10 laps to go in the semi-pro Madison of the Rapha International 2-Day. Hughes now at the front, setting the pace. Patrick Leary in navy. Kashidansky in purple. In goes Aaron Savona at the back of the field for Team Silver. Nick Lawton coming up to Derek Savage right now. And there goes Emma Jimenez-Palos. Look at her go. She's the fastest 13, 14-year-old in the country. Emma Jimenez-Palos with a full tank of gas. She's going for it. Everybody's chasing her down, trying to get her. Cameron Coleman coming on strong. Jaden McMullen coming on strong. And what a great move by Emma Jimenez-Palos. They're all over the place. Hannah pulls up. Cameron takes over. Patrick drops down for the throw-in from Cameron Coleman. And we've got a three-way contest going at the front of the field with 4 to go in the bike race. Patrick Leary with his hands on the drops, going down, going strong. Kashidansky trying to overtake Hannah, but he can't get over with 3 to go in the bike race. Purple is leading with 10. Navy's got 7. Green has got 6. Yellow's got 4. And here we go. The final exchange for everybody, and it's going to be Cameron Coleman and Emma Jimenez-Palos. Look at them go. And Jaden McMullen coming over the outside. Holy cow. Jaden McMullen digging deep, trying to take it at the front. Cameron Coleman coming on strong, but it is gonna be Team Purple. Oh, Team Yellow, Team Navy, Team Orange, Team Silver, Team Green. What a great bike race. Let's hear it for all of our racers. Oh my goodness, I'm worn out from calling that bike race. What a great job. Semi-pro racers. All of you, every single one. We're going to go to the podium in a minute, but the winner of that bike race with 20 points, Team Purple, Kashidansky and Jaden McMullen. In second with 11 points, Team Navy, Patrick Leary and Cameron Coleman. In third, Emma Jimenez-Palos and Hannah Hermanovska with 10 points. In fourth, Team Green, Nick Lawton and Derek Savage. Fifth, John Hughes and William Dua. Sixth, Hartrick, Team Silver, Michael Hartrick and Aaron Savona. And seventh, Team Neon, Levi Gaswin and Eric Buckhave. Wow. Remember, we'll be back here tomorrow night at 7:30 for another great night of racing. I can't believe it could be better, but it could be.
And stick around for the podiums. We're going to give a brief talk here with the winners of this one, then we'll get the podiums. Pro riders up to the podium stage, please. Pro riders. Congratulations, boys. A rose for you. Cash, you've been here a few times. So, what do you think about that competition? What were you thinking throughout the race?
It was really fun, but when the pace picked up, it got really hard. I was getting tired, and I was really kind of dependent on him here.
Jaden, this is your second time here. Looked like you had a nice finish on that one.
Yeah, I had a little bit of energy left over to finish it off.
Congratulations. Team Purple, Jaden McMullen and Cash Adamski.
Yeah, Team Purple. We're going to get everybody up to the podium for our final awards. But thank you all for coming. Thank you for tuning in. Like I said, we'll be back here tomorrow at 7:30. Thank you to our sponsors, Mead Lexus of Southfield, Mead Lexus of Lakeside, Lexus of Ann Arbor, to the Children's Foundation, and of course, to the Rapha Foundation.
Yeah, stick around.
All of our races are permitted by USA Cycling. We are run by the American Track Cycling League, owned by the Detroit Fitness Foundation, a Michigan nonprofit.
All pro riders.
Donate anytime. Just go to lexusvelodrome.com, hit the donate button, and give us money. Thanks for viewing. See you tomorrow night.
You can stick around and give them an applause when they get on the podium if you'd like.